It's LeGarrette Blunt here, man, 3-time Super Bowl champion. I just want to give you a shout out to the YouTube channel, Micro Mike, man.
Eddie Murray, former Detroit Lion. Make sure you watch Micro Mike on YouTube.
Calvin Johnson Jr. here, aka Megatron. Big shout out to Micro Mike and the YouTube channel, man.
Keep on talking everything Detroit Lions, and I just got to remind you, man, happy wife, happy life.
What's going on YouTube? This is your boy Mr. Micro Mike, and today we're going to talk about Detroit Lions versus the Arizona Cardinals. Breakdown, analysis, and prediction. This is going to be an absolutely fun video. I love doing it, and this gives an idea kind of what we can look at matchup v matchup for each position of each team, and it's fun to get a look at what's going to possibly take place Sunday. Lions at the Arizona Cardinals. Let's go ahead and start with Detroit Lions quarterback Matthew Stafford. Now he's 44 for 75, 541 yards, a 58.7 completion percentage, 3 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions. Matthew Stafford so far has not really looked that great on the field, having a lot of issues regarding placing the ball in the window required for it to be. With that said, we have had injuries specifically to Kenny Galladay, so it's a little bit harder for him to get the ball out to the other weapons on offense. We're going to go ahead and now jump to Kyler Murray, the quarterback for the Arizona Cardinals. He is 52 for 78, 516 yards, 78.68 completion percentage, 2 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions. Kyler Murray is in the air raid offense, really good offense, and what's not just good about him is his passing ability, but is his running ability to scramble and get the first downs. He has a lot of weapons around him, and so far what he's doing on the field is fairly impressive for the second-year quarterback coming into the 2020 season. When it comes to the quarterback position, I'm going to give a 1-point advantage to the Arizona Cardinals, not just because of the quarterback play via arm, but because his scrambling ability, and he's a lot of weapons around him. 1-point advantage for the quarterback position for Arizona. Comment in the video who is going to have a better game, Matthew Stafford or Kyler Murray. Leave me a comment. Tell me what quarterback you think is going to have a better game. I want to hear it from Arizona Cardinals fans and, of course, the Detroit Lions fan. Leave me a comment and let's get the conversation going. Let's go ahead and jump to the running back position for each team, and we're going to start with the Detroit Lions main running back right now in Adrian Peterson. He has 21 carries for 134 yards, 6.4 yards a carry with 0 touchdowns. He is 35 years old and he is still doing well on the ground, really making everything from his touches and demanding a lot of players to surround him via defensive line and linebackers because he is making noise on the field. The issue is he going to get a lot of touches in the game? So far we have seen he is not getting the touches he should. The Lions are simply not committed to running the football for whatever reason, but Adrian Peterson is not at fault for that, so quality job for him. We're going to jump to the Arizona Cardinals running back Kenyon Drake. He is 36 for 146 yards, 4.1 average, and 1 touchdown. Kenyon Drake is doing very good on the field as well. He is a great player for the offense that they are doing. He can catch the ball out of the backfield, and he can do it in between the tackles. Kenyon Drake is a very good running back, and when it comes to the Detroit Lions defensive line, he is going to dominate, in my opinion, on the ground. Lions are ranked 32 rushing defense, and it showed with over 250 yards on the ground on Sunday, and before that, the Chicago Bears was destroying on the run game. I'm giving a massive 2.5 advantage to the Arizona Cardinals, not just because comparison between the two, but I do believe that the Arizona Cardinals will commit to running the football. I do not believe the Detroit Lions will, and the defensive line for the Lions is very bad against the run, and the Arizona Cardinals defense is very good with their front seven. 2.5 advantage Arizona. Go ahead and smash the notification button because I do a lot of live content. Specifically Sunday, I will be doing a live watch party and play-by-play for the Detroit Lions versus the Arizona Cardinals. It is absolutely fun when I do these live watch parties, so make sure that you are there and enjoy it with me. Do live reactions, play-by-play, analyzing the highlights, analyzing each specific play on the field. Join me, hit that notification button, and let's have some fun. Let's go to the wide receivers. We're going to start with the Detroit Lions. Danny Amendola, he is 7 for 14, 102 yards, 14.6 average, 0 touchdowns. Yes, right now he is the most yards for the Detroit Lions wide receivers, but that's going to change here. This is a big but because Detroit Lions' #1 wide receiver will be on the field. It looks to be against the Arizona Cardinals. Mr. Kenny Galladay, he is going to have his debut. There is no stats here to talk about. All I can say is he did very good last year with the touchdowns. He's a very good wide receiver regards to getting the contested catches. He's got a wide frame, and I think he's going to be a big-time help for the Detroit Lions offense. But Danny Amendola right now is the #1 guy when it comes to stats, so I used him there as well. We're going to a fantastic wide receiver for the Arizona Cardinals, one of the best in the league, DeAndre Hopkins, 22 for 25, 219 yards, an average of 10, and a 1 touchdown. This guy is a straight beast on the field, a monster, and he is going to give massive migraines to the Detroit Lions secondary, defense alike. DeAndre Hopkins is a all-around great wide receiver. He can go in the middle. He's a good route runner. He can go the distance for the long pass. The Detroit Lions secondary is going to have mad issues, specifically because they do the air raid offense and they pass a lot as well. The Detroit Lions are going to have a hard time with this one because we don't know specifically who's going to guard DeAndre Hopkins. It could be Jeff Okudah, Amani Oruwariye, and maybe Desmond Trufant comes back. But I'm giving a 1.5 advantage here to the Arizona Cardinals. Not 100% sure what's going on with the Lions wide receivers regarding Kenny Galladay, how much he'll be played, but I can guarantee you that DeAndre Hopkins and company are going to be playing a lot, and they're going to dominate the Lions defense. Let's jump to the tight ends for both teams. We're going to start with TJ Hockenson of the Detroit Lions. He is 9 for 9, 118 yards, average of 13.1 with 1 touchdown. Now, TJ Hockenson is doing great on the field given the opportunities. He's always open, he's catching everything, and he is a mismatch for any defense right now and linebacking core. TJ Hawkinson's having a really good season. Now, the problem is he needs to get the ball more. Will they give him the ball more? That is a question mark. But TJ Hockenson right now is the best pass catcher showing through 2 games for the Detroit Lions. Tight end for the Arizona Cardinals is Dan Arnold. He is 4 for 6 for 47 yards, an average of 11.8 yards a reception, and he's doing okay for the Arizona Cardinals offense. Again, I think predominantly they're going to the wide receivers as well as the run game and scrambling ability of Mr. Murray. So you can understand why he's not getting the most receptions as you would expect via tight end. I'm going to go ahead and give this one a 1.5 advantage to the Detroit Lions. TJ Hockenson is pretty much the focal point right now in receptions until Kenny G comes back fully healthy. TJ Hockenson right now is the better tight end. Who is going to win this game? Smash that like button. Let me know who's going to win the game. Do you think the Detroit Lions can finally put up a win? Do you think the Arizona Cardinals can go 3-0 to their fantastic start to the season? Let me know and smash Hulk bust that like button. Let's go ahead and transition to the defensive matchups for both teams. We're going to start with the Detroit Lions front 7. Now, the Detroit Lions runs a 3-4, and you're going to see that here when it comes to stats. You got Jelani Tavai, sophomore player, 6 solo tackles with 4 assisted with a total of 10. Not too bad, I guess. And you got Jared Davis here with 5 solos, 4 assisted with a total of 9. Danny Shelton, the defensive tackle interior, 4 solo with 4 assisted with a total of 8 tackles. Jamie Collins, the linebacker now, may I add you, he only played for about a quarter of the game week 1 and a full game week 2, and he had 5 solo, 2 assisted, 7 total tackles with 1 sack. He may be the better player in the front 7 for the Detroit Lions. You got Christian Jones, 5 solo, 1 assisted with a total of 6. And of course, Trey Flowers, 1 solo, 1 assisted with a total of 5 and 1 single sack. The Detroit Lions front 7 is a mess, to say the least. They cannot stop anything on the run. They are, again, the worst run front 7 run defense in the NFL. We are not penetrating the offensive line. We are getting straight beat regards to getting to the quarterback. No doubt, the Detroit Lions defense is very bad, and it starts with their front 7. They're going against a fantastic offense in the Arizona Cardinals, and this, in my opinion, is an absolute mismatch in favor of the Arizona Cardinals, and a lot of pain for the Detroit Lions front 7. The Arizona Cardinals have a very good front 7. A lot of quality players. They run a 3-4 as well, and their front 7 is as follows. They got Devondre Campbell with 13 solo tackles, 4 assisted, and a total of 17 tackles. Jordan Hicks, 12 solos, 4 assisted with a total of 17. Hassan Reddick, a good player a couple years ago in the draft, 4 solos, 1 assisted, 5 total with 1 sack. Zach Allen, 4 solos, 0 assisted, and 1 sack as well. Devin Kennard, formerly the Detroit Lions, 4 solo, 0 assisted, 4 total with 1 sack. Isaiah Simmons, their rookie linebacker, full solo, 0 assisted, 4 total with 1 sack. Their front 7 of the Arizona Cardinals is very, extremely good. These guys can get after the quarterback. These guys are good in coverage. They're good in the middle, and they can stop the run. The Detroit Lions have their hands full for this offense. They got to have Kenny Galladay in there to help it out. In my opinion, the front 7 of the Arizona Cardinals is much, much better than Detroit Lions, and I'm giving the biggest differential in points I've ever given out at a 3.5 advantage for the front 7. These guys are good. The Lions are not so good. Big time advantage for the Arizona Cardinals. Subscribe to my channel. Why subscribe to my channel? Because I drop content every single day, and it's not just Detroit Lions. I do NFL draft. I do content that is outside the city of Detroit, and of course I do live streams. The Detroit Lions versus the Arizona Cardinals live on my channel, play-by-play commentary. You also can hear the audio of the game, as well as breaking down what just took place. It's a very fun time. Subscribe to my channel and join the fun. Let's jump to secondary versus secondary, and we're going to start with the Detroit Lions here. Now, they have some players on here. Tracy Walker, the safety, he has 9 solo tackles, 2 assisted with a total of 11. He is the younger safety for the team going into year 3. He's not had the best year he should be having. We also got safety Duron Harmon. We just traded for 7 solo tackles, 2 assisted, and 9 total. He is an average safety at best right now regarding the Lions' safety position. This is not turning out to be the greatest strength, but again, you got to look upon the defensive line as they're getting no penetration, so it hurts their grades a little bit. And we're going to start with the cornerbacks of the Detroit Lions. You got cornerback Jeff Okudah, the 3rd overall pick, 7 solo, 0 assisted with a total of 7. Now is just 1 game, so he did fairly decent given the circumstance. He wouldn't get a very good wide receiver in Devontae Adams. We got cornerback Amani Oruwariye, sophomore cornerback for the Lions, 7 solo, 0 assisted, total of 7 tackles. He's done fairly decent. Cornerback Darryl Roberts, 4 solo, 0 assisted with a total of 4. He is definitely not the greatest player on this team, but we also got Desmond Trufant, who may be playing versus the Arizona Cardinals. He would be the number 1 guy. Not 100% sure on this, folks, until we get the injury report, and so we will wait and see for that. We're going to jump to the Arizona Cardinals secondary. Now, they got some really good players here. Safety Budda Baker, 14 solo tackles, 6 assisted with a total of 20. Wow, amazing job by their secondary. safety position by Budda Baker. He's really showing out, and this defense is working well. Safety Chris Bonjo, 9 solo, 6 assisted with a total of 15. Not too bad, really, for their safety position. They got a really good defense, and it does help that their front 7 is a monster. Their cornerbacks, Dre Kirkpatrick, 5 solo tackles, 0 assisted with a total of 5. Not the greatest numbers here, but again, given that the front 7 is so good, you don't really need to have that. Cornerback Byron Murphy, the young guy here, 1 solo, 2 assisted with a total of 3. Not the biggest numbers standing out for their team, but it is what it is. And they got, of course, cornerback Patrick Peterson, the veteran here, 1 solo, 0 assisted with a total of 1. Yes, the numbers are not big time out for these guys. They've had some injuries, they've had some issues, but their front 7 is really good, so they don't have to do all the work. When it comes to the cornerback position, I'm going to only give a 0.5 advantage, though, to the Arizona Cardinals, just because their front 7 is so good and Detroit Lions' front 7 is so bad. It's really difficult to judge 1v1 here. There's been some injuries, and I still give the advantage, though, to the secondary of the Arizona Cardinals. Their safety position is just out freaking standing. You got to shout out to these guys. This whole defense for the Arizona Cardinals is really, really good. The Lions are going to have their hands full. Comment. Place a comment in the comment section. Who has the better defense here? You already know who my better defense here, and it's not Detroit, it's Arizona. But I want to know whose defense you think is better. Leave a comment in the comment section and let me know. Let's jump to special teams. We're going to start with the Lions here. They have the returner in Jamal Agnew. Now, he's 3 attempts for 93 yards, an average of only 31.3. We're getting a lot of touchbacks, so we're not seeing a whole lot of returns in that facet. So, nothing big there to talk about with only 3 attempts. Jump to kicker Matt Prater, the veteran here. He's 3 for 5 for 60% field goal percentage, as well as only a long of 44. He's not doing that great this year. He's missed 2 big ones for the Detroit Lions, and his longest is only 44. Jack Fox, the punter, 9 for 468 yards, a long of 67, an average of 52. The punter is the best player on special teams here. He's one of the better players on this team. Huge shout out to him. That is something that the Arizona Cardinals are going to have to look at, field position, because this guy can punt. Now, the returner for the Arizona Cardinals is Chase Edmonds. Now, they switch it up a little bit. He's 2 for 42, an average of 21. Again, you're only getting 2 attempts. Not a whole lot really to look at here. A lot of touchbacks as well. It just is what it is in the new NFL that's taken place. They also got kicker Zane Gonzalez. He's 4 for 6 for 66%, a long of 56. He's doing better than Matt Prater. Not too bad, 4 for 6 and a big one for 56 yards. So shout out to him. And their punter is 8 for 388, 58 long, and a 48.5 average. When it comes to special teams, I'm going to go ahead and say it's equal here. Advantage, disadvantage, none. Generally, that seems to be what it is here, but the field goal percentages are close. The returns are really non-existent, and they both got some good punters. So I'm going to go ahead and say even split. Let's jump to the coaching. Now, this is a big one. The Detroit Lions have coach Matt Patricia. He is 0-2 this year. Not good. It has been a disaster of a year from the coaching standpoint. Making a lot of errors and a lot of bad plays, specifically the fourth quarter. We melt down a lot. We're not consistently running the football. Our defense is atrocious, and Matt Patricia is a big problem. Let's jump now to the Arizona Cardinals coaching staff with Cliff Kingsbury, who is 2-0 for their team, doing a great job. They're consistently winning. They're innovating on offense, and their defense is extremely good, high-powered. This team has a real chance to make some noise this year. I'm going to give a giant advantage to the Arizona Cardinals, another 3.5 advantage here. Their coaching staff right now is innovative, it's better, and it's working, and they are winning. No doubt about it. Big time advantage for the Arizona Cardinals. Finally, let's talk about the score prediction versus this game. The Detroit Lions is traveling to Arizona, And to me, this is going to be a bad one for Detroit and a very good one for the Arizona Cardinals. I have the score prediction of 35-23 in favor of the Arizona Cardinals. Cardinals will go to 3-0. Lions will go to 0-3. The Arizona Cardinals is just right now better on offense, they're better on defense, and their coaching is better. All around, their team is just better. They're going in the right direction. The Detroit Lions team is going in the wrong direction. Arizona Cardinals, I have winning this game. A fairly big win, 35-23. Make sure that you continue to watch my content because on Thursday, the One Pride podcast is here, 7 p.m. Make sure you join. We talk Detroit Lions, and we also talk not just Lions, we talk about the NFL. So all you got to do is hit me up in the mailbag segment. We will talk about your team if you're not a Detroit Lions fan. The live Q&A is important for my channel. I love hearing back from you. So when we go live, give me questions. We will answer them as a panel, as well as the watch party again is on Sunday. Lions versus Cardinals. Jump on my channel. Enjoy it. Let's hear it and have some fun. Adios.